Hello, high level listeners. Want to feel more confident and comfortable talking about advanced topics in English? Or maybe you're preparing for a difficult English test like the IELTS exam and you've been struggling to find relevant high level vocabulary? Well, we've got just the video for you today. Welcome back to our side by side American and British English learning channel here on YouTube. And we're here with our latest new series, High Level Vocabulary in 10 to 15 minutes.
Yes, that's right. Hello, everyone. We've had lots of requests for more advanced vocabulary, especially from students preparing for their IELTS test. So this time, we've prepared 5 high-level B2 to C1 level vocabulary words in a quick video, and it's all on the topic of science.
So, like always, you can get a PDF transcript of every single lesson and easily read along with us with every single word if you join us as a member here on YouTube. And in the meantime, we'll also be working on a vocabulary notebook with words and phrases, and we'll update you on how to get that from our store when that becomes available.
Okay, so let's get started with a quick run-through of today's vocabulary words. They are breakthroughs, advancements, unravel, invaluable, theoretical.
Advancements, breakthroughs, unravel, invaluable, theoretical.
Okay, so like the last time, we're going to start with a short dialogue between us, which uses all of these words. Don't worry if you don't catch or understand everything the very first time. We'll go through them again and explain them in more detail afterwards.
Hey, did you see that new article about the latest breakthrough about a cure for Alzheimer's?
Yeah, I read about it. It's amazing how far science has come, but sometimes feel like these advancements take forever to actually reach the people who need them.
True, but I guess that's because they have to test everything so much. I still think it's exciting that science helps us unravel these more difficult ideas, like how our brain works or why diseases happen.
Yeah, definitely. I just wish it was more hands-on when we were in school. I mean, all those theoretical lessons about atoms and energy were so hard to connect to real life.
Oh, I know what you mean, but honestly, I still think science is invaluable. Without it, we wouldn't have half the technology we rely on every day.
Agreed. Yeah. I mean, where would we be without our smartphones or vaccines? Okay, so we'll go through those 5 vocabulary words again, give you more explanations, details, and examples.
Hey, did you see that new article about the latest breakthrough about a cure for Alzheimer's? So, this is very conversational. Did you see that new article about the latest breakthrough? So, a breakthrough is one word, and a breakthrough is a big discovery that fixes a problem. Okay, so if you have a major breakthrough, you have finally solved or cured a problem, right? So, talked about the latest breakthrough about a cure for Alzheimer's. So, a cure is solving an illness for Alzheimer's.
A breakthrough is often a really big deal. It usually makes a headline or makes a news article. It's like we've been trying and trying and trying, maybe for years and years, and finally, something new is discovered, a new technology, a new idea, and finally, it seems like we've taken a big step forward. The next line of the dialogue was, "Yeah, I read about it. It's amazing how far science has come, but sometimes it feels like these advancements take forever to actually reach people who need them." The main word is advancements. So a breakthrough is a big jump forward into something new. An advancement is more of a small step. It could be a small upgrade in computing power. It could be making something faster, more efficient, a bit cheaper. These little progresses forward or improvements are advancements. You'll often hear about advancements in science, advancements in medicine, advancements in technology. These are the little improvements or little steps forward in a specific area.
Yeah, I do like that difference between a breakthrough feels like one point in time, like, wow, we finally solved it. And then after you solve it, you want it to get better and better and better. And those are the advancements. True, but I guess that's because they have to test everything so much. I still think it's exciting how science helps us unravel the more difficult ideas, like how our brains work or why diseases happen. So the word I'm going to focus on is unravel. Unravel. So when you have something that is all complicated, it's so messed up, and then you slowly have to take the pieces and the string apart, you need to unravel it. So when you figure something out or you solve something that is very complicated, you just start to unravel it. Okay. Just a small piece comes out and it starts to unravel. We also use that with our clothes. If you have a sweater that's made of string or made of yarn, and then your sweater starts to come apart piece by piece, right? The long piece of string, it's unraveling. So science helps us unravel the more difficult ideas, like how our brain works or why diseases happen.
Yes, unravel's a good word for science, and you'll hear it a lot because it's not just one moment. Unraveling is a long process that
Mhm.
takes a lot of time. Like science, they do lots of tests, lots of research, and slowly, they understand more and more and more. And then we know why something works, or why our bodies do that, or why some diseases exist, and then we can solve them. Next line. Definitely. I just wish it was more hands-on when we were in school. I mean, all those theoretical lessons about atoms and energy were so hard to connect to real life. The main word is theoretical. Theoretical. Theoretical is sometimes the most difficult part about science. I wasn't very good at science at school because a lot of it was theoretical, meaning it was about ideas and concepts. It was very abstract, and you can't actually see it in front of you. You can't touch it. It's not a physical thing. It's just an idea in your head. Scientists often have these ideas first, and then they try to do experiments and research to prove that it's real. So if you think science is quite theoretical, it can be quite difficult to understand because it's not connected to real life. You just have to use your imagination, maybe to imagine tiny little atoms and particles that you can't even see. You just have to imagine they're real and then imagine them reacting together. That was always quite difficult for me and maybe for lots of students at school, but it's also sometimes the kind of interesting part for some people about science, that it's theoretical.
I think some of my favorite teachers were the ones that took it from this theoretical idea to real life. So mixing two chemicals together on paper might take up 15 pages, but otherwise you just pour them together and an explosion happens. That's real life, right? So we're taking it out of the theory phase and into the real experiment. Oh, I know what you mean, but honestly, I still think science is invaluable. Without it, we wouldn't have half the technology we have today. So if something is invaluable, it looks like invaluable, but I kind of say it as invaluable, invaluable. This is extremely useful, extremely important, very important. Without it, we wouldn't have it, right? So without it, we wouldn't have half the technology we rely on every day.
Pronounce it the same way, invaluable. It is absolutely invaluable. Yeah. And then the last line of the dialogue, agreed. I mean, where would we be without smartphones or vaccines? So there's no key vocabulary in this one. It's just a nice rhetorical question. Where would we be without? And then some really important scientific invention. Where would we be without computers? Where would we be without antibiotics? All of these really important scientific breakthroughs have totally transformed our lives. Where would we be? I can't imagine life without smartphones or that medicine.
And a rhetorical question means you don't actually have to answer it. We don't know where we would be, right? So we don't have a true answer to that. So here's another review of the 5 words and some example sentences. A breakthrough. A breakthrough. This is an important discovery or achievement that solves a really big problem. The discovery of antibiotics was one of the greatest breakthroughs in the history of science.
I'm excited to read about the new breakthroughs in space exploration, like finding water on Mars. The next word was advancements. This is progress or improvements in a specific area. I've always been amazed by the advancements in medical technology.
I think the advancements in renewable energy are one of the most important achievements of modern science. The next word is unravel. This is going to be a verb, unravel, to figure something out or to solve something that's very complicated. Scientists are still working to unravel the mysteries of how the human brain works.
I love how science tries to unravel the secrets of the universe, like how stars are formed. Next word, invaluable. This is extremely useful or extremely important, something you can't replace. I think science is invaluable because it helps us solve problems like climate change and disease.
I think having a good science teacher was invaluable in sparking my curiosity about the natural world. The next word is theoretical. Theoretical is based on ideas, not real life, right? It hasn't happened yet in real life. Some of the theoretical concepts we studied in physics, like string theory, were really hard to understand, but honestly kind of fascinating.
While I enjoy theoretical science, I think practical experiments are more exciting and relatable. Those are the two opposites, by the way, theoretical and practical.
So there you go, everyone. We've wrapped up 5 important vocabulary words when talking about science: breakthroughs, advancements, unravel, invaluable, and theoretical.
Breakthroughs, advancements, unravel, invaluable, theoretical.
So why don't you come practice using them in the comments below? We'd love to help you out with practicing them correctly. So if you'd like to be corrected, let us know.
Yes, thanks everyone. Remember, like always, you can get a PDF transcript, this episode, and all of our other ones if you join us here as a member on YouTube. We'd also like to hear what you think about this style of video, something a bit more advanced and complex. If you want us to make more of these, we will do so. Just let us know in the comments below.
Thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you soon for a brand new video here on High Level Listening.
Bye.